Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Now, I've got a couple of gigs coming up, and I thought I'd show you my pedal board that I'm going to incorporate into these two gigs. It's a gig where I've got to travel, so I need a small pedal board. So what I thought I'd do is to incorporate the BluGuitar Amp1, a delay unit, and a reverb unit. Now, what I want to do with this gig is to have 3 different sounds. So I'm going to be using the preset mode inside the BluGuitar Amp1, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, first of all, let me just quickly explain the 2 different modes. Now, when you switch on the BluGuitar Amp1, you basically got this button here which switches between the clean sound and whatever amplifier this knob here is switched to. So, for instance, if I want the classic, I'm on that one. If I want to make it the vintage, it goes to that one. And the modern, I have to switch it up to that one. In preset mode, we can use each one of the 3 buttons on front of the BluGuitar Amp1 as a completely different preset. So what I want to do is to have button 1 as my clean sound, button 2 as my overdriven rhythm sound, and button 3 as my lead sound. When I go out and do a gig, I like to have a reverb and a delay. Now, I could be using the reverb inside the BluGuitar Amp1. The only reason I'm using this is because this is the reverb that I normally use when I go out live. So first of all, let's set up my clean sound. Now, what I could do is to MIDI these 2 units up, so when I switch to that patch, it automatically switches to that delay patch, but I'm not going to be worried about that today, as what I might want to do is to change the delay sounds halfway through a song, so I'm just going to leave the MIDI side of things out of it. That's the clean sound that I'm happy with, so all I need to do is to hold down the reverb button until it flashes, and I'm going to push button 1. Now, for my overdriven rhythm sound, I'm going to want to have it on the vintage setting. Let's switch that on. And again, all I need to do is hold down this button here until it flashes and push button 2. Now, for my lead sound, what I want to do is to have it on the classic setting with the boost on as well. So I'm happy with that sound. So I'm going to hold down the reverb button again, wait till it flashes, and then I'm going to push button 3 again. And now to access the preset mode, what we need to do is to turn off the Amp1. I'm going to hold down button 3 and switch it on. Now, when I push button 1, I get my clean sound. When I push button 2, I get my rhythm sound. And button 3, I get my lead sound. I've been doing so many videos recently where I've been using amp modelers, things like the Bosch GT1000 and the Neural DSP Quad Cortex. And even though these things are great, there's nothing like plugging an amplifier into a guitar speaker and playing through it. That direct connection is something that you just don't get from an amp modeler, and the BluGuitar Amp1 just sounds absolutely fantastic. And as I said in the last video, it's not just for metal. I'm using a Telecaster here and it just sounds great. And it's completely silent as well. I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of that. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul and I'll see you next time. Cheers.